All right, hello, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So, here we are. Okay, obviously I did end up pulling, if you saw my summons, Vegito. It was, well, I only pulled Vegito in one copy, and it was just, it was pretty miserable. You can watch those if you want. uh, that being said, here we are. I do want to get a stacking defense video out. I did originally want to do the 7th years in this part, but now I'm thinking like maybe I try and get my own Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku or something, because I do think that would obviously be a really good sort of way to show them off, plus the leader skill increase. But we shall see. So I mean I'm getting this out like a day later than I usually try to get these out. I just the summons didn't go as expected, so it took me a bit longer. I will get around to recording a showcase and events and stuff. Haven't done any link leveling. I do have some equips on here, but they will give us pretty big insane ones later on, so I don't have the best of the best I could have on here. But that all being said, it is time. I think Vegito does have, obviously we're doing the friend one. No equips on here. Decent link levels though, obviously. So I do think that Vegito here could be with the active, like one of, if not the best, like one of these we've done. Even better than TEQ Gohan. I do think that's possible. We shall see. I mean, there's also leader skill power creep. But yeah, let's just jump right in. But okay, I guess not. Hold on, we'll be right back. I guess I need to find a new friend. That's odd. Okay, now we can actually start. Here we go. So the thing is here, right? I do have some, quote unquote bums on the team, and I do understand that. But the reason being is because of HL Gohan here. I do need to get under the HP threshold for his defensive increase. Although, being honest, actually, man, should I might redo my team. Because I'm thinking about this, right? And every other character, like that defense is so insane. 20% active skill phase. But when we get to Vegito here, I'm going to be using this. 300%. Like that 20% isn't going to mean a lot. I could honestly save myself a lot of headache by just restarting here, I think. Okay, I genuinely think I might just cut away here. And change up my team, because now that I'm thinking about this would just go so much better if I just like it's 20%. I mean, comparatively, trying to fight for that by bringing some of these bums, like I could just bring other supports, where I mean he's getting 300% like as his phase 1 buff too. So I mean, effectively, the value of getting passive support from one of these units or the active skill support is like the exact same. So I might as well just go for a bunch of support that would be a bit more obtainable, I think. Maybe I'll still keep Gohan on the team. I think maybe I just might drop Goku. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna come back once again. My bad. I didn't think that fully through. Okay, here we are. I did end up dropping the Super Saiyan Goku. I still think Piccolo and Kid Gohan are good choices here, because I do ultimately need people to, do the Dokkan attacks. So, I mean, plus Kid Gohan does still have 58% support, so I would probably want him on the rotation next to Vegito. But that being said, here we are. So at start of turn here, 321,000 defense. Now, of course, we do need to be Vegeta in order to get to stacking defense, and we can do that starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Really good condition. I did just want to see what his defense was at right now. So I guess I'll cut away here again. We'll come back as Vegito. We'll get our 2 turns as Vegito, because I mean that's obvious. Vegeta, because that's where we're stacking defense. But I did just want to see what the start of turn was going to be like here. Sorry, this was a little scuff. Sorry, I'm new to the leader skill thing. It took me forever to get the character, so it's I wasn't even like I'm still just so surprised. 300% defense on active, so fucking insane. Okay, we will be back once again. Okay, so this is actually my first time actually getting to see, using the character really. I used them a little bit in the sort of first anniversary battle, but it was literally just like 1 turn of Super Saiyan Goku. But that all being said, I actually was unaware of where the sort of animation played. It played as soon as the turn started, when I was able to sort of exchange into Vegeta. I don't know if I can get it to replay. I turned the animation skip off. Hopefully we can get to see it. I would have thought it'd play when I, actually do the mechanic. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know how it works fully. So hopefully I can get that in here. I really would want to show it, but I guess let's see.
This energy. Could it be Vegeta? Yes! I knew it was you. Kakarot.
All right, let's go. Okay, I definitely wanted to see that in the sort of video here. That looks really nice. Hold on, let me make sure to go over here and put that back onto once a day. So, that being said, how does this work? Oh. Can I just do that as many times as I want? Oh my god. I did not realize it worked that way. What the hell? That's really interesting. Okay. God damn. Alright, now we can't use Vegeta's active. Obviously, we're not going to do that here. We want to do Vegito here. I will say at some point I do want to do a stacking video where I use Vegeta's active. Because that would also, for defense and offense, I do think that's worth doing. Because it's 18% active skill phase. It is going to be a pretty decent buff. I do think that, I mean, considering that, like, a fucking counter is probably going to kill, like, Rose here or something. From Vegito, in, like, a stacking attack video, I do think that Goku's, like, stack attack video could potentially be higher than Vegito's, but I'm not too sure about that. But we'll figure that out down the line, though. Okay. But we do need... So they can do 3 supers. Just off-rib. 20 more key, okay. Alright. Let's do this. Once again, a little scuffed here. This is quite literally my first time, like, using Vegeta. I do want to do showcase and stuff, but I do need to get this out today. It just... I only pulled them very late last night, so... What we got here? 18.2 as a defensive unit. Okay. I really like that animation. They really cooked with, like, this unit's entire animations. Okay, so normal, that's unfortunate. 13.6. Yo, this character... Oh my god. Okay, so we only got 2 normals. Or 2 supers, I guess. Both work, but essentially we only got 2 supers. So we got a 50% SA phase stack and then a 30%. So, I mean, that's rather unlucky. I'd still be curious to see what we would be at next turn, because we're at 292,000 here. So I don't really know what the defensive stacks are going to be looking like just yet. But that being said, I mean, once again, I do want to hammer this in. I do think, by the end here, if being able to stack 4 times a turn, and that active skill from Vegito I just can't get over. I do think we do have the potential here to have one of, if not our highest defensive unit in the game, which is definitely rather exciting. But, you know, I guess we shall see. This does make me very hyped for part 2 as well, because, I mean, with Vegito designed this way, Voldemort, you know, that's what I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him Voldemort is coming, because, you know, clearly we're not allowed to talk about it. That they had a little meltdown on Twitter after their own mistake. But Voldemort is coming at some point, so I do think he'd probably be a stacking unit too. I don't see why they'd make the part 1 unit better, like heads and shoulders. I do expect Gogeta will be on a similar level of power, but you know, I guess we shall see. I just like this is just this part 1, and hell, even part 2 is shaping up to look like the perfect sort of celebration to me. I mean, my summon luck hasn't been the best so far, but I can rock this sort of setup. So I mean, that is definitely very exciting for me. Now we are just about to be on the sort of second turn we're going to show here. I do need to get to the actual stacking phase, but I did want to sort of show what Goku's starting defense was, Vegeta's starting defense, as well as Vegeta's defense after one turn of stacking. Because once again, this is really like my major first impressions of the character, because I do want to get this out. So it's just this one's a little different than usual, because you know, something like when I do Beast Gohan stacking attack video, well, you know, I already have a bit of experience with Beast, so it's not like, oh, so this happens this way and everything. This is just so 10th anniversary. It's awesome. I can't wait to try out some of the events too, by the way. I haven't tried like Dokkan Chronicles yet. That does sound to be pretty fun. But, you know, once again, I guess I'll have to see. Alright, so what do we got here? What? What? Huh? I'm sorry? Isn't this less support? It was this Goku, right? Am I Okay, I must be misremembering, right? Because there's no way that 2 defensive stacks got us like 200,000. Okay. That's interesting. He's got some pretty good potential. It's looking that way. Okay, so I'll just play out this turn to show. I mean, I think we just got 200,000 defense, roughly, from 2 stacks. He can do 4 stacks a turn. I mean, of course, the Greatly is worth more, but I do think we're in for a really good one with just that being shown. Okay, there's no way. I must have had Super Saiyan Goku on the rotation, right? I guess I wasn't really paying full attention to the wheel down there. No, I had Strength Goku based off what the fuck? So with 20% less support, he has 200,000 more defense. So we got 3 supers. What the fuck? Yo. Okay, this one's gonna be a good one. The attack one's probably gonna be really good too. Oh my god. I see you, yup, okay. Alright. This is gonna be fun. So, I mean, there we go. We got 3 stacks there. I mean, if that's anything to go by, we'll probably have like another 300,000-ish defense. And once again, you know, we are going to be stacking the entire time, going as long as we can. I do need to change the rotations up. I've been sort of babysitting Gohan with the Alt Family League, having Goku next to him. But once, you know, he has enough defense, I am going to have like Piccolo in one rotation, go on the other, so I can manage the Dokkan attacks. I do like to make sure to note something like that. Sometimes I think I might forget, but you know, it is important when you're doing one of these to bring several quote-unquote weaker units, because you do have to account for the fact that, you know, someone has to get the Dokkan attack, and Rose, I mean, he's not even like mean, you throw like a 10 mil super his way, even a Dokkan Attack 10 mil super, especially if it's like a tech character, is like he isn't feeling too good after that. So I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna cut away here. We will come back later on, pretty uh, as far as we can, essentially, as per usual. Sorry, once again, this one is just first impressions of the character. And Jesus fucking Christ. All right, we will come back and we will see just how tanky Vegito can get. All right, so we are back. We are up to turn 98, so we have been stacking for quite a while here. Now, that being said, we have gotten Vegeta, whatever, currently up to 16,391,203. Now, I mean, this is just so crazy to me because, I mean, as you can see, these links aren't maxed out. This is a friend lead. And also, there's no, like, defensive, like, equips here. I mean, I guess you could say the additionals are going to proc more often, which, means you're going to get an extra stack more often. But there's not, like, an actual defense, raw defense equip here. So I do find this actually really interesting. Now, that being said, I feel like it is also worth noting here, once again, I mean, this is a new leader skill, right? So we have 170 and 50. So 220 all together for 440. I mean, that's obviously pretty powerful, right? Okay. So I mean, we might as well just get started here. Oh wait, actually, I do want to make a note of something. So on the formula I use for the out of game sort of calc, since we can't actually see what our defense is after supering and everything, it says 16,391,318. Now on here, 391,203. I mean, there's a little bit of a discrepancy in the hundreds and tens and whatnot, but it is more or less correct. I will note though that I'm actually a bit well, I don't know if the super effect part of it, I did have to lower it a little bit. I mean, we're not talking like a bunch. It was like 3 or 4 numbers, like with the ones place. So I think it was like 58 something originally. In fact, I could actually show here. I'm curious. What did I have it at originally? Okay, it was at 58.4 originally. And now we have it here at 54.2. So I mean, 4.2 discrepancy. I mean, that's a little odd. I mean, we have 146 supers here. I'm not really sure what the case for that is. Just being honest. Well, no, now that I'm explaining it, I think I did figure it out. Yeah, okay. No, I think I figured this out. So I was trying to rack my head, like, why is it off by a certain degree? You know what? What it actually might be is it took us the first 2 appearances, I believe it was, is when we had Goku out. So I was counting all the supers we've done in general with this sort of super counter here. But we have to take a little bit off. I wasn't even considering that. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, well never mind. I figured it out. Using a tag character like this, it's a little new. My apologies. So, I mean, that being said, immediately we can increase our defense. Wait, no items or anything just yet. Immediately we increase our defense just by pressing this little icon here. Now, temporarily, this is going to jump us up quite a large margin. So, we are now at 495,646. It's like, whoa, what's the reason for the big jump? Now, I mean, I'll show this here, even though it's going to go away really quick. So, all in the family, that adds 18.5 to our link phase. So that would be... that would be represented by 1 3.215, I believe. But you know that's not even the complete story, because Goku also does have he has the same flat sort of defensive number, but he does also, his support is defense, so this also goes up to 3.98, and that should line up 21 mil 495,000 646, and out of game here 21 mil 495,768. Once again, small discrepancy, but basically, you know, it's right there. Now, obviously, I'm not able to get Gohan's active here. I figured the 20% obviously is a help, but it'd just be a lot easier, you know, to not try and fight for it, because it wasn't going to make the biggest of differences, and I'd have to run a character where I'd be dying like 50 million times in order to accomplish it. So I just decided to go with this. But that being said, I mean, we can get started here. First, let's obviously go into Vegito.
Vegeta, put this on your right ear, please! Vegeta?
Give it to me now! This is what I'm supposed to do, right?
Yep, thanks, Vegeta.
This is Super Vegito!
Alright, there's the GOAT in action. Okay, so immediately, we are at 22 mil 801,214. Casual. Now, to be fair, we have lost out on our buff that we had from Lynx. So I do need to drop this down back to 1.03 currently. And then also to consider is the 40% defense is still there. However, we have gained an additional 100% stats, so we're at 4.98 instead, I believe. And that should be, yep, 22 mil, 801,331, 214 in game here. So now we can do Gogeta.
Fusion! I am neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the guy who's gonna stop you.
Okay, so with Gogeta here, now this friend isn't fully link leveled. I mean, the character just came out, but we do have Fuse Fighter active now, which is an additional 1.03. And I mean, you can see the jump we go. We went from 22 mil 801,000 to 23 mil 465,000. I mean, what, 650 some odd thousand jump here from point, like just 3% increase. Like, these they seem small in increased values, but because it's a different phase and it's such a low amount, it really makes such a big deal. Now, with that being said, oh wow, that's actually my first time seeing that. That looks so fire. I mean, we just got to get started here, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and my thing is, for doing this, Vegito is just going to annihilate Rose. In fact, damn, it would be really nice to see the KO here. It really would. Should I do that? I could use the KO for the attack and the defense. It is a really nice KO. The thing is if I do that, right, then we're not going to see the increase of defense from additionals. I think I'll just use the KO for the attack one. Because, I mean, we could get like an additional like 3 supers here, which will jump up a decent bit. So, I mean, he's doing 50% per. So I guess we'll do this. Yeah. All right. So here I do need to use. Well, actually, I guess I should use the active first, because if I collect the orbs, then I can't use the active. Alright, well, I guess we're using the active first. Hold on.
Witness the power of the Patara! I won't hold back! Take this!
Now, I just realized, like, once again, first time really using the unit, it's a taunt, right? So, even in slot 2, Goku Black is still just gonna die. Probably relatively quickly. Hopefully he doesn't die to the 2 counters, but I'm not gonna say it's a 0% chance of happening. Now, just from using the active, this is so insane. 300%? What the fuck? Right? I think we're 93,861,304. I don't know what they were. Like, this is busted. Okay? And that's not even... We're not even done. Alright? Next, Monster Carrot. So we collect Monster Carrot. Changes the entire orb field. The carrots, we get 15% per. There's 23 orbs. This is 345%. So we write this in here. As 4.45 though, obviously it's the 1's place us to stay. Oh! What? No. No! No way! What? Dokkan, what did you do? Dokkan, what did you do? What the fuck? Guys, that's... I'm not... Do I need to... Should I take my glasses off and clean them? Am I... Surely I'm adding a digit here. 417,682,592. Guess what? We're still not done. Oh my god. And we had another 50%, you know, casual. That's 4.95. Dude. He's at 464,613,248. Is he good? Is he good? I don't know. TEQ Gohan, by the way. TEQ Gohan. I need to show... I don't know. Well, show. I don't know. But, I mean, the video. I mean, it's... You guys can watch it yourself. Like, I giga wanked him. Alright? TEQ Gohan. TEQ fucking Gohan. I have 3 defense equips on mine. This one doesn't have a single raw defense equip. TEQ fucking Gohan. I only got up to, what is it, 179 mil at the end. TEQ Gohan. And this is, like, if there was a domain, like, I could, like, if I had TEQ UI, oh my god, dude, what the fuck? What did they do? I don't think they understand what they did, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Holy shit. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. What the fuck? Please don't just kill him outright. Okay. I think Rose lives? Yes. Okay, now we can see the defensive raises. Oh my god. Yo, is he good enough? This is with just stacking defense, by the way, he's doing that. Is he good enough? Is he? Guys, verdict. Super Vegito, good enough? Yes or no? Quick, fast, in a hurry. I can't decide. Oh my god. Oh, why did they cook up? This is fucking insane. Okay, so now we have Vegito, his first attack. This jumps us up 0.5, so we're at 54.7. Casual 468,901,000 defense. Casual really. And then we get the additional super. So we jump up another 0.5, so we're at 55.2. BTW casual really. It's 473 mil, 188,000, 111 casual. Then we get the normal. Damn. What the fuck? And he's gonna finish. Oh, what the fuck? I'm. What? Yeah, I don't fucking. I'm just gonna say, I don't even fucking care. If you say anyone's better than Vegito, you're a fucking clown. I'm sorry. I don't. Like, everyone's entitled to their opinion or whatever. Like, oh, I like this unit better. No. He. What the fuck? This is just the defense. What is the offense gonna look like? I mean, of course, his defense one is, 300%. He doesn't get 300% attack, but like, the fuck? This is just absurd. The only issue with the attack one is if I use like the active and we just like kill Rose before we get the super, we wouldn't see the effect. So I might actually have to use the active in there for the like next turn, because I do want to get the KO in. But like, holy shit. That's the kind of thing you wouldn't believe if you didn't see it in game. Okay, all right. Well, he's a little nutty, just a little bit. We can end this one here. I'm actually just baffled, bewildered. What did they do? What did they do? What did they cook up? All right, we'll end this one here. Jesus Christ! Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope your summons have gone well. Take care.